Okay, guys, I have to come on and I have to address um, some of this misinformation that's out there. Um, First off, this is not, I repeat, this is not a trucker's convoy. This is a convoy of media personnel who are scamming you for money. Okay? Standing with Texas, yes. Be aware of who you're donating money to because they are literally taking money from well-meaning folks and they're pocketing it. Okay? And just okay, I'm going to speak on this because I'm a trucker. I've been a trucker since 2002. Thank you, Swift, for giving me a job and teaching me how to drive a truck 22 years ago almost. We truckers do not have the time nor the money to just drop everything and run hither and thither. Okay, give you an idea. If you go to the fuel station and you get gas, it's normally going to cost you anywhere from $3 to $4.50, right, for a gallon of gas. If we go to get fuel, namely diesel, it costs us at a starting point $4.50 plus, depending on where we're at. Now, yes, we get fuel surcharges, okay? The government does give us a little fuel surcharge here and there. But most owner-operators do not have the money to go and just stop what they're doing at the drop of a hat to go hither and thither, okay? Our job is to deliver freight. That's our job. We go from point A to point B, sometimes point C and D and E, okay? And that's what we do. We don't have the time or the wherewithal, especially in today's economy, to go and be spending money just for frivolous things. Now, I'm not saying that what's going on in Texas is frivolous, but let's put a little bit of sanity to it because our border has been the way it's been for decades. And now suddenly, in an election year, now they're suddenly bringing it up. I commend Governor Abbott for attempting to protect his citizens of Texas. I commend him for that. But the reality is that our immigration laws are screwed up, and they've been screwed up for a long period of time. And until this is addressed politically, not physically, not with arms, but politically, this is not going to change, okay? This is all foo-foo. I'm just going to say it. It's all foo-foo, okay? And I'm sorry if I'm shivering a little bit. It's a little bit cold out here. So I just wanted to come on and let's correct the narrative. This is not a trucker convoy, and a lot of the videos that I'm seeing come out are of convoys which happened in the past. Namely, one of them that I saw was a convoy for a fallen trucker, and they're using this, and some of the trucks that they're showing have since passed away. The guys have since passed away. It happens in trucking, okay? It's a very dangerous job that we do, okay? So that really grates on my nerves whenever I hear it said that it's a trucker's convoy. Just for your information, Buc-ee's, 90% of the Buc-ee's, I think there's like 2 or 3 of them that you can actually get a semi into. Okay, so yeah, this is foo-foo. Okay. Do I think that we need to address the border? Absolutely. Do I think we need to address the immigration laws that are on the books? Absolutely. Okay. It is so difficult for people overseas wanting to come to our country legally to get here. It's so difficult and it's so expensive. It normally takes them years in order to save up the money and get all the paperwork done in order to become a U.S. citizen. So, yes, our laws need to be reviewed. They need to be upgraded because this is 2024. This is not 1950. Okay? And most of our immigration laws were put in place in the 1950s and 1960s. Some of them have been upgraded, but really, this needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. I think every American citizen out there agrees that we have a lot of people here who came here illegally, and they're being treated better than the actual legal immigrants. And that's wrong. Okay, I'm not saying that there should be no path to citizenship. I'm saying that we have to review the laws that are on the books, and we need to do that as a country, right? And we need to secure our borders, or we do not have a country. And I'm not talking only the southern border. I'm also talking the northern border. And I love Canada. I've been up there many times. But we need to address our borders. We really do. And I just wanted to come on and say, hey, look, this is not a trucker's convoy. Because if this was a trucker's convoy, you would see the big Swift Knight U.S. Express CEO on the news talking about it, talking about the fact that he's sending trucks there. You would see J.B. Hunt. You would see Smith Transport. Right, you would see all of these, like TRC Freight. You would see all of these big companies down there, and you don't. Why? Because it's not a trucker's convoy. This is a convoy put together by people who are well-meaning, but they are ending up scamming the American people. So let's keep our focus on what needs to happen, which is address the border situation politically, address the immigration issues politically, and get on our politicians' butts to do that. Because right now they're just saying what you want to hear, and we know from history they're not going to do anything. So that's what I wanted to come on and say, and just, you know, I literally just got home. I go to work in the dark. I come home in the dark, and I'm a local driver. Okay, so you have to weigh what's being said and on the YouTube and on Rumble and on the media. And you have to do a little bit of research. Unfortunately, there are people out there who are really only after your money. And they'll do anything, and they'll scam you any way they can to get the dollars that you have in your pocket. And that's what I wanted to say tonight. And this affects me because I am a trucker. And so it's a slap in my face to call it a trucker's convoy where the convoys are coming out of, trucks can't even go in there. Right? Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Bicycle.